A very important point that gets overlooked all the time is that somebody wants to, if you want to obtain wealth, you need to become really good at managing stress. Because basically, any type of business, majority of it is really just taking off stress off of other people. Basically, you are handling bullshit on behalf of other people. Now you're like, hey, how about like a shop, for example, like a retail shop. Okay, if Jimmy wants to buy, I don't know, a bag of chips, he doesn't want to drive all the way to the manufacturer and come back and pay the gas and buy like a huge bulk of chips. Jimmy doesn't want to do that for every single product. If Jimmy goes and buys chips from one area and goes tries to buy his, I don't know, um, his cars, um, let's say washer fluid. If he has to go all around the world just to get simple stuff for his daily life, that is a lot of stress. And you are just bringing all those stuff in one place and letting Jimmy drive to just one place. That's less stress for him. And Jimmy's paying you in exchange for taking stress off of him. Or let's say if you have a service business, providing any type of service for somebody is literally taking the work off of their hands and doing it for them. And they're paying you to not be stressed. So the more stress you can take as a person and manage it and not be scared of it, you will be successful in business. That's literally what business is. If you run away from stress, you cannot manage a business. Impossible. Because in business, there's always uncertainty. There's always new stuff. There's always new bullshit that you have to deal with. There's always stuff breaking. The systems are breaking. Everything's breaking. And you have to keep fixing it up. That's literally what a business is. There's no such thing as putting something to work and it will work for you forever. If anything, let's say, for example, real estate, right? If you go and buy a piece of real estate and you rent it out to somebody, now that somebody might have a broken pipe at 3 a.m. and they call you, and now you're stressed, awake, stressed, and now you have to find a plumber late at night, right? How real estate becomes less stressful is that you hire somebody to manage the stress for you, like a property management company. And then you pay them a little share of the profit that you are getting from the property. And so you either take stress or either you pay somebody to take stress off of you. That's literally what the world is. What is a car, for example, right? You take on the stress as a car company. You take on the if again, let's talk about Jimmy. If Jimmy wants to go somewhere to pick up his stuff, Jimmy does not want to go on a horse or walk because that's a lot stressful to go and pick up some basic stuff every week or every couple days just to eat, and he have to ride or walk like hours and hours and hours. So what a car company does, car company builds a product, goes through a lot of stress to help Jimmy take stress off of him. That's literally what every single business almost is. You're just helping somebody manage their stress. Even if you're selling them a product, you're helping them manage some sort of stress. Like, I don't know, a vacuum. Nobody wants to rub a piece of cloth all over the ground for hours and use a dustpan, especially on the freaking uh, carpet. Nobody wants to do that. That's a lot of stress and a lot of hard work, a lot of very stressful. So somebody took on a challenge to manage the stress of millions of people, billions now actually. So people who are really good at managing stress for other people, they're successful. And not only that, now you don't have to take you can make a system to manage stress for other people and not take on all of that stress on for yourself. You can hire employees. Now those employees are managing stress for you, the stress of a business. There you go. You have freed up your time because now you are stressful because all of your day's time was taken over by you managing other people's stress. So you gave those tasks to other people to manage it for you. So literally, exchange of money is literally managing stress for other people or making somebody's life easier. What is making somebody's life easier? It's literally making somebody's life less stressful. Stress is not depression. Stress is load of tasks. So that's my